Hey, this is KK for ADSR. I'm going to show you how to sample into the MPC 2000 from Ableton Live. Then we're going to make a beat in the MPC. I'll be using two sound packs you can get from ADSRsounds.com. The Future of OVO and the Vocal Chops and Melodics pack. Here's a sample of the final beat. To get sound out of Ableton into the MPC and then vice versa for when you track out later, you need to connect the stereo outputs, which are the left and right outputs of the MPC, into two line-in inputs in your audio interface. Then you need to connect the stereo outs of your audio interface into the stereo inputs of the MPC. To monitor what you're doing, you can plug in the headphones into the headphone jack of the audio interface. First, I'm going to drag in some drum one-shots like kicks, snares, hi-hats from the Future of OVO pack. Now I want to solo the one I want to record in first. And now in your MPC, go to Shift 4. And since I'm recording drums, I'm going to record them in mono. The threshold is the volume that the sample has to surpass for the MPC to start recording. So we want it to be slightly above the noise level. And to set this, you just move this cursor. And this fuzzy box is the noise level. So we want to go a bit above it. You'll have it at -52. And then time, I usually give myself a bit more time, around 10-11 seconds, and that's fine. In pre-recording, I'll leave at 10 milliseconds. And now to test whether or not I'm receiving signal from Ableton, I'm going to press play. I want it to be louder, so I'm going to turn up the level on my audio interface. You want to have fairly strong levels so that once you normalize the sound that you have recorded out of the MPC, you're not going to get a bunch of noise. So now I'm ready to record. I'm going to hit record. And now the MPC is waiting for input signal. So it's waiting for the volume to surpass that threshold. So now I'm going to press play from live. And then you can press stop. And then on assign to note, just press the pad that you would like to assign this on. And to see if you have the right sound or not, you can press play, which is F4. If you like it, you can press keep. And now I'm going to sample in the rest of my drum one-shots. Now I'm going to pull up a massive pad preset from the Future of OVO pack. Now I'm going to play some chords that I want to sample into the MPC. Now I've got my drum sounds in the MPC, and I also have some pads. But as you can hear, they're all overlapping, and I don't want that to happen. So what you need to do is go to Shift, Program, then F2, Params, press the pad you want to edit, and then go over to where it says Voice Overlap and select Note Off. And that cuts off the note once you've let go of the note. And now I'm going to do that with all the other pads. So now we're ready to make a beat. I'm going to set the BPM to 81. And the timing is referring to the quantization. So 16th notes, 8th notes, triplets. I'm going to keep it at 16th notes. And then I'm going to go to bars and change it to 4 bars. Do it. And for the track, I'm going to go with unused. And here I'm going to record my kicks and snares. And then for my hi-hats, I'll be using a different track. This will allow us to solo certain elements when we track out in Ableton. I'm going to start with kicks and snares. So now I want to do hi-hats, and I'm going to do it at a separate track. Something cool you can do is as you're recording the hi-hats, you can use your note repeat and then also change the quantization, the timing of the hi-hats as they're playing. I'll demonstrate. I love starting out tracks by creating loops in the MPC, especially drums, for that incredible MPC sound. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to sync Ableton Live with the MPC so you can track out everything you just did into Live.